This has to be the biggest bathroom I've ever seen. I'm like literally only doing an overnight trip and I still cannot decide between which book. Literally kicking my feet and screaming and blushing. It's so cute. I love this book. So welcome to a new vlog. Today is July 1st and I just got done packing for a little overnight trip. We are gonna stay the night over at the Chumash casino, and so I just had to do a little bit of packing, and I did do my nails. So I am wearing a pair of Olive and June nails and they're super cute. They have like little stars on them and they're just really short and very cute. And now what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to figure out what book I should take with me, and I have a few options. I have Outline by Rachel Cusk. I have Problematic Summer Romance by Allie Hazelwood, and then I also have One Golden Summer by Carley Fortune. So I have these three as options. I'm not quite sure what I want the vibe to be because we are basically just going to be like hanging out the entire time and relaxing, so I figured it'd be nice to bring a fresh new book that I have on my shelves, and I cannot decide which one. I'm like literally only doing an overnight trip and I still cannot decide between which book. I am also going to bring my Kindle, so I will have that, but I definitely need a little bit something different to bring with me, so not quite sure yet. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a poll on Instagram, but yeah, just wanted to kind of like intro this vlog, let you guys know what we're doing. And it's kind of nice to be starting a new vlog in the beginning of a new month. Last month was kind of like a slumpy month in terms of my reading. I only ended up finishing 3 books, so that was a bit of a bummer. But hopefully July will be a lot better. I actually did start a new audiobook. I started Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams, and I'm loving it so much. Literally, I'm over halfway through this audiobook already, and I've only listened to it 2 nights in a row. It's so funny. It's like one of those audiobooks where like if I start listening to it that day, I can't stop until I'm like genuinely like about to fall asleep. So I've been really enjoying that. It's kind of like a very light-hearted enemies to lovers sort of romance, and I am absolutely eating it up. I am loving it so much. I love these 2 characters. I feel like they have a lot of really good chemistry. I feel like when it comes to the series, the books just get better and better. Like When in Rome, I was just kind of like meh about, and then Practice Makes Perfect I absolutely loved, and I feel like this one, I don't know if I love it more than Practice Makes Perfect, but I could see it. If it like keeps going as good as it's going towards the end, I could totally see it surpassing Practice Makes Perfect for me. So really enjoying that series, really enjoying that book. And yeah, so I feel like that's everything. I did finish my ebook yesterday, so I started a new one, but I haven't actually technically started it. I just downloaded it to my Kindle. So I don't really know anything about it yet, but once I do, I will let you guys know how I feel. But yeah, I'm gonna see what people think and maybe come back to you guys.
I know you wanna take it all too far, stumble through the dark, trip into the stars. I know you want the dreams to come to life. I know just what you like, don't be surprised. I can read your mind, yeah, I can read your mind. I know what you like, 'cause
This has to be the biggest bathroom I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. Here's a toilet. And here's a shower. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. Look at the towels. Oh, I'm so obsessed. Also, I got a new bathing suit from Old Navy. Can't wait to wear it, so excited. And yeah, we're gonna go down to the pool. Also, I ended up bringing both One Golden Summer and Problematic Summer Romance. So we will see which one I end up getting to. I think my mom might read one of them because she ended up reading People We Meet on Vacation. So yeah, so excited. Can't wait. It's also really nice outside, very nice and sunny.
'Cause I like it too. You don't gotta say what you wanna do. 'Cause I can read your mind. I can read your mind. I can read your mind. I can read your mind.
Okay, so today is Thursday and we got back from our little like overnight trip yesterday. I had seriously such a good time and it was so relaxing and so just like such like a fun, incredible, chill time. We ended up doing the pool a second day and it was really great because the checkout time is pretty early. It's at like 11, but you can check out and also get like kind of a little free pass or day pass or whatever for the pool. So we got to do that. I think we ended up staying at the pool for like what, 11, 12, 1, 2, maybe like 4 hours. And it was great. I had such a good time and it was really relaxing and I would totally 100% do it again. Highly recommend it if you are ever in like the San Ynez area. Definitely go ahead and check out the Chumash. It's really, really fun. Great pool, great pool. And we had a room with a pool view and that was fantastic. So anyway, like I said, today's Thursday. I have been editing a vlog. I posted a vlog and got all of that out of the way. I got ready, so I'm wearing my Guns N' Roses t-shirt, my high-waisted wide leg pants from Old Navy that I love. These are like the greatest jeans in the entire world. They are nice and thick and they have like structure to them. I hate sometimes with like Old Navy jeans where they feel so thin and so stretchy that they're basically just glorified like jeggings. Hate that. It's like truly just like the worst feeling. So I really love that they have these jeans that are nice and thick and feel like real denim. Anyway, so I should probably talk to you guys about some of the books that I've gotten in the mail from publishers. So these are both from Atria, and the first one I got was Only Between Us by L.E.K. Wild. And this looks really intriguing. It's like a little football sports romance. On the back it says, Brooks Atwood was a star NFL player until a massive injury forced him into early retirement, leading to a very public Bender mourning the loss of his career. 2 years later, he's ready to earn back his spot with the Rebels, who refuse to sign him unless he can prove he fits with their family-friendly image now. But Brooks's plan to keep a low profile is upended when his chance meeting with a small-town girl goes viral and the internet mistakes them as the newest it couple. So, very intrigued by this book. Sounds really, really good. Can't wait to read this one. And then they also sent me Let's Make a Scene by Laura Wood. And this one on the back says, when Cynthia Taylor lands her first real acting job, she is over the moon. There is only one problem. Cynthia's arrogant and annoyingly handsome co-star Jack Turner-Jones hates her, and the feeling is definitely mutual. But with their palpable on-screen chemistry, the studio sees an opportunity. Have the two young stars fake a romance that will charm fans and draw crowds. 13 years later, Cynthia and Jack receive a surprising offer to make a sequel to the cult classic that launched their careers. The catch: they must also rekindle their pretend relationship. And this time there will be a documentary crew following their every move. Crazy. Sounds insane. Can't wait to read it. Can't wait to read both of these. And I love that they're both pink. Very cute. So I actually got home and those packages were waiting for me, so that was really exciting. Thank you, Atria, so much for sending me those books. I cannot wait to read them. Also, I have been reading 2 other books. I actually am reading an audiobook, which is really exciting, and I am pretty far into it. I think I'm a little, like probably around 60% of the way through this book, and that is Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. And I'm loving it. It is so good. I love Sarah Adams so much, and I love this little like small town world that she has created in this series. I love it. It is so good. I've read all of them except for this one, and it's really working for me. It really truly is. I don't know if I talked about this book before I left for the trip. I think I did. I love the chemistry between these 2 main characters. I love their dynamic. There is definitely a lot of things that they are keeping from each other, which I am going to be really intrigued to see how they work that out. But so far so good, really enjoying it. And then also while I was at the pool, I started One Golden Summer by Carley Fortune, and I think I got about 60 pages into that book while sitting at the pool. I didn't end up reading quite as much as I wanted to, but that's okay. It's good enough to just start a book, but so far so good. And this one is definitely reading a lot more like kind of very light literary fiction. It's like very much that crossover between romance and literary fiction, because we're not really starting off like immediately with the romance. We're kind of getting a little bit of like hints at a romance, and we haven't even really gotten to meet the male main character yet, and we're already 60 pages in. So we're getting there. Definitely we're getting there, and I think that I'm very close to meeting the male main character like face to face. But so far it's really been about the female main character and her grandma and her family and stuff like that. So definitely kind of has that kind of crossover appeal, which I really like. But I do kind of feel that way about most of Carley Fortune's books. I feel like a lot of her books kind of, you know, go between that line of romance and literary fiction. And like I said in one of my previous videos, I feel like that line is very thin. I think it's a lot thinner than a lot of people like to believe. I think that romance and literary fiction have way more in common than they have different, you know what I mean? Anyway, so those are the 2 books that I'm currently reading. And yeah, I feel like that's everything I need to talk about for now. I think we're gonna go get a coffee and go do a little bit of like very light shopping for my mom. She is going on a trip. She's going to go visit her sister and her nieces, so that's super exciting. They're up in Michigan, so she is going on a trip literally tomorrow, so we have to kind of like get some necessities for that. And yeah, that's everything that I need to talk about right now. That's all of my updates, and I will probably bring you guys along with me, do a little bit of B-roll footage, and I will see you guys later. So today is Friday, July 4th, and I just got done cleaning my room a little bit, making my bed. My room, ever since coming back from that little overnight trip, has been kind of a disaster. So I was like, I need to get this room straightened up. I need to get all of my clothes put away just so I can feel a little bit more at peace in this space. So thankfully I was able to do that, and that is done. And so now I can kind of relax, and I think I'm gonna go sit outside and read my book. I am currently reading One Golden Summer by Carley Fortune, and I am, let's see how far into this book I am. I'm 52 pages into this book, and I am loving it so much so far, and I'm really having a good time. So that's really exciting. And I think I kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier that like I started this book, and it is definitely giving me kind of romantic romance literary fiction vibes, if that makes sense. It definitely is straddling that line that I talked about. So I think I'm just gonna take my AirPods and my sunglasses and my book, and we are gonna go enjoy the beautiful weather outside. I did have a blueberry iced latte earlier today and it was so good. I've been so obsessed with blueberry syrup in like matcha or coffee or whatever. I have had so many blueberry lattes lately. They're so good. But yeah, also did my nails. I really needed to put my like just typical normal nails on and they feel so good. These are the ones I get. I don't know if I have a pack of them, but they're the LA Girl brand and they're like $3–4 and they're seriously perfect, especially for like my nails. I have really short nail beds and so these are just like the perfect normal natural length for me and I love them. Typically I'll get like the longer ones, the slightly longer ones, but they were having a sale so I decided to just get 2 of the short packs and I love them. And I also got a new foundation and I'm really loving it. I got the Soft Glam Satin Foundation from e.l.f. and this is in the color 40 Tan Warm, and typically I use 30 Medium Warm, but I decided to go just slightly darker because I have a little bit more of a tan. So went and got the 40 and I'm really loving it. I think it looks very good, very natural. And so yeah, that's basically everything. I'm just wearing my tube top that I love and my shorts and we're just gonna go sit outside. I need to put some sunscreen on because I do want to sit in the sun. So that's everything. Gonna take my book and go grab a Monster energy drink and we will be good to go. Okay, so today is Tuesday and I just got done doing my makeup and doing my hair, but I also want to show you guys something that I just got yesterday. It came in the mail. I've been waiting for it and I am absolutely in love with it. It looks so good. So I'm going to turn you guys around and show you in this corner what I have. So as you can see, I got a new poster. It looks so good. I used to have my Daisy Jones and the Six poster right here, but I ended up taking that out and looking for a new poster and I found this one and it's so cute. I love it. I think it looks really good in this spot in my room and I just love it. It looks amazing. I feel like it really brightens the room up because if you remember, my Daisy Jones and the Six poster was a little bit darker in color and like the background was really dark, and so now having a poster that has more of a light background, I think it looks so much better. It really brightens up the room and opens up this corner and I just love it. It is a little bit too narrow for the poster frame that I have, but I was able to kind of like put some white paper in the background and I think it looks really good. I feel like you can't even tell that that's literally just like printer paper. And yeah, I really love it. I think it looks so good and it looks so nice in this corner and just like everything just looks so much better. So really enjoying that. And yeah, just kind of wanted to show you guys that little fun update and tell you guys about the books I've been reading. Oh, also I started a new audiobook. I should tell you guys about that. So I started the book Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone and I am really enjoying it. Now I'm just realizing that maybe that's not how you pronounce her last name. Not quite sure. And I'm really enjoying it. It's so well written and so fun and like really has that kind of vibe of a late 90s early 2000s rom-com, but there is definitely a lot of like more heavier subjects in it. It definitely deals a lot with grief, so big trigger warning for that in this book. Like it is a main component of this book, so if you have any issues with books talking about grief, maybe skip this one. But I am really enjoying it. It is so good. I'm loving the male love interest. I think he is absolutely fantastic and I love him so much. He might be one of my new favorite love interests. I don't know, but I am just like obsessed with him. And I love the female main character as well. She is just absolutely fantastic and I really just love this portrayal of grief. I think it is so true to life and so realistic, and I honestly cannot wait to see where this book goes and what happens, and see the progression of this relationship and see like the way that this author navigates grief. I'm so excited, and I haven't felt this excited about a book in a while, so I'm just really glad that I ended up picking it up, because I almost didn't. I almost let my Libby hold kind of expire, but I was like, you know what, I'm having a good feeling about it, I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm so glad I did. So yeah, gonna see how this goes, gonna see where this book takes me, and I feel like that's everything I want to update you guys on for now. I do have to go and edit my wrap-up video, but it's not even on my phone yet. So I'm going to have to take the clips from my camera, put them on my phone, and get it all edited and uploaded, and hopefully we can have that out by tomorrow, maybe in like the afternoon or something like that. But yeah, those are all my updates, and I will see you guys later. I might take you guys to Planet, I'm not sure. We'll see how I'm feeling.
I know that you don't like to be alone. You need someone to hold. It's what you need the most. I know you've waited for a night like this, one that you won't forget. You're thinking yes, I can read your mind.
Literally kicking my feet and screaming and blushing. It's so cute. I love this book. Also, it has been a little bit since I did any bit of vlogging, any bit of filming at all. So basically I just figured I would kind of give you guys an update to round out this vlog. And I will start off with some of the really good news, and that is that I finished One Golden Summer by Carley Fortune. I just finished it this morning, or I guess this afternoon, and I absolutely loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. So incredible. And it's really making me feel like I need to reread Every Summer After, because I do want to make like a video kind of talking about all of the books that Carley Fortune has published so far. At this point I have read all of them, but I feel like I just need to give Every Summer After a reread. So I do own it physically, and it's right here, it's on my shelf. However, I'm like, do I want to reread it physically, or do I just want to reread it as an audiobook? I'm still kind of trying to decide what I'm going to do. I'm kind of leaning more towards rereading it as an audiobook, only because I have already read it, so I feel like listening to the audiobook will be just fine, and it's not going to be like too much of a big deal or too much like of a difference. But if you didn't know, Every Summer After is the first book that Carley Fortune published, and then One Golden Summer is kind of the spiritual successor to Every Summer After. This book deals with a trio of characters, and that is Percy and Sam and also Charlie, but this book is Charlie's book. So I kind of want to like reread Every Summer After, give it a second chance, kind of like have a bit more context and a bit more of like better expectations as to what Carley Fortune's writing style is and what her style of like storytelling is. And I just feel like I didn't give this book the right shot first, you know what I mean? I just felt like I maybe kind of went into it with like really weird expectations and just like didn't know what to think, and so I really need to go back in with like this new context that I have. But for One Golden Summer, I absolutely loved this book. For me, it's kind of on the same level as This Summer Will Be Different. I loved that book so much, but I think that this one is very, very close to being one of my favorite Carley Fortune books. I loved it. I love Charlie. I love the main character, Alice. I love her family. I love the whole dynamic that's going on. And yeah, I really enjoyed this book. I cannot wait to talk about it more in my wrap-up. But yeah, so good. If you are looking for really great beach reads for the summer, or just like at any time of the year when you're craving that kind of like summer feeling, highly recommend anything by Carley Fortune. Like, it's so good, especially if you're like really into The Summer I Turned Pretty. I feel like if you are looking for something a bit more mature, definitely check out literally anything by Carley Fortune. But basically the reason that I was gone for about like an entire week, maybe a little bit over a week, was my grandpa ended up having a bit of a fall. And so he's been in the hospital for about 2-ish weeks. And so we've been kind of going up north to Northern California, coming back down, going back up, coming back down. So it's just been kind of like really busy, a lot of things going on. So I just haven't had time, obviously, to do any sort of like channel related things, and I've really only been able to read. So that's why I haven't been able to do a really good like reading vlog in this month, because a lot of things are going on. Thankfully right now he's doing a lot better, so we are back home. Obviously we got home yesterday, and I am really glad to be back in my room, back in my normal routine. So hopefully that will be good. That will kind of get back on track at some point. But I should also mention that I did pick up a few new books, so I need to give like a little mini haul right now. So I kind of ended up going a little bit crazy with buying books in the last week or so. And the first book that I ended up picking up was Friends with Benefits by Marisa Kanter. And this has some really great sprayed edges. And I accidentally, I don't know what happened, but it got a little bit damaged on the cover. I'm guessing just like as I was traveling or whatever. I think you'll be able to see it now. But look at that. It's so weird. I did not buy it like that, but it did get a little bit damaged. Unfortunately, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so I ended up picking up that book, and then I went to Barnes & Noble. They had a buy one get one 50% off of all romance, and I don't live anywhere near a Barnes & Noble, so whenever I'm kind of like in the area of a Barnes & Noble, I have to go. And so I ended up picking up two books. I got Battle of the Bookstores by Brady. I've heard so many good things about this book, and I cannot wait to read it. I think it'll be really fun. It's set in Boston, obviously an adult romance. And then the second book I ended up picking up was Ready or Not by Cara, Bastone. And as you guys know, I read one of her other books like literally a week ago, and I absolutely loved it so much that I had to get her other book. And so I'm so excited to read this one. This one is set in Brooklyn and deals with an unplanned pregnancy, I'm pretty sure. And so that'll be really exciting and really interesting to read. I don't read very many books that deal with pregnancies, so yeah, I'm super excited to read that one. But for now, I need to figure out what I am going to read next. And I don't think I'm going to pick up any of these books quite yet, because I did recently pick up Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood, and I definitely need to start this book. It's a really good thing that I have been into reading physically in the past couple of months, because I have so many physical books that I need to get through. So definitely need to pick this one up. I think this will be my next read, so I will talk about this one a little bit more in my next vlog. But yeah, just like a little heads up of what is to come. And I feel like that's everything. I have been doing laundry. I cleaned up my room a little bit. Thankfully I didn't leave it too messy, so that's really good. I also got this new tube top from the American Eagle outlet, because where we were at, there was an outlet mall really close by, and so we were just kind of like trying to find things to do in the meantime. And so we went to the American Eagle outlets. I love American Eagle, and I ended up picking up this really cute tube top, and as you can see, it's like cheetah print. Really cute, adorable. I really like it. So yeah, that's everything I have to update you guys on. I can't think of anything else. I'm not really reading any other books besides one of the arcs that I'm currently reading. I'll definitely talk about that more in my next vlog, because it's not quite finished yet. So yeah, I feel like that's everything I need to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I did cut my hair more. I don't think I talked about that yet, but I did. Actually, I cut it myself this time, because I'm like, I really just want to go way shorter, and so I'm gonna do it myself, and I think it looks really good. Anyway, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, Storygraph, TikTok. All the links are down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!